Welcome back to my channel, you guys. My name is Jewel. I am going to go ahead and pull up a general message for the sign of Sagittarius, all placements. This reading is for anyone that needs a message, and it is a timeless reading, so whenever you are seeing it is when you're meant to see it. Also remember that it is a collective reading, so not everything might resonate with you. Usually you'll know if it is your reading by the beginning, but let's go ahead and get started here, Sagittarius, and see what messages Spirit wants you to hear today. And let's get started. Now, here for the foundation of the reading, Sagittarius, we do have a Knight of Cups upright. What I'm getting from this, Knights up, Knight, Knight of Cups upright, is a love offer, some kind of love offer, some kind of night. Okay, so nights are usually messages, but this is a cup, so that would be a love message or a love offer. Okay, getting that here very strongly. Okay, so this could be a water sign. It doesn't have to be, because the knights our cups represent love, so it could be any sign really with the love offer, but it could also specifically be a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancer. But let's keep going here. What's crossing this Knight of Cups is the Ten of Wands in reverse. Now, this this Ten of Wands in reverse is usually indicative of letting go of past burdens. Okay. Um yeah, it's just like letting go of baggage. So I'm getting here that with this knight, he's not coming in with like any baggage. Okay, he's not coming in with burdens. So I can see this as being a good offer, but what they want you to focus on is this. Okay, so yeah, so this Three of Swords is about heartbreak. So I'm seeing that you're very, like, that you don't want to get your heart broken, of course. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. I'm getting like strong heartbreak. I don't know if this is from, I'm trying to figure out if this is because you have fear of heartbreak, or you still have a broken heart. Yes, that's what I'm getting actually, is that you're still heartbroken. Okay, you're still like healing a broken heart. But let's keep going. With the recent past, we do have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So this Seven of Pentacles in reverse is about being distracted. So I could see here that in the past that you this is about working hard at something but getting no results or rewards. So this is telling me that in the past you would, in your relationships, that you would like you would put in work. This could be like tangible work, like not just emotional work. I mean, of course, emotional work is part of a relationship, but yeah, like you would just put in a lot of work, like work around like the house. If you lived with this person, like you would give them money, like you always had, like you would pay the bills, but you would get nothing back in return. And this of course led to a broken heart here, Sagittarius. But that's what I'm getting here with this past position. But let's move on to your hopes and fears position. it did come out in the fears. I'm so sorry. This is not the hopes and fears position. This is the strengths and weaknesses position. Yeah, but this came out as like this five of cups is about, it's also the heartbreak card. It's also about going through a lot. It's the loss. Okay, so fives are about change, like unwanted change. Okay, and this cups have to do with relationships. Okay, so you're still healing, like how this three of swords um says, like you're still healing from a broken heart, but this is more about like an emotional loss. So you're feeling like at a loss emotionally. So yeah, easy to say that you were just heartbroken by this and devastated. This is about loss, grief, disappointment, like mourning a loss. Okay, so like you could say mourning a loss. Okay, excuse me. I have a bit of a cold here today, but let's keep going. For the near future, we do have the Temperance in reverse. Now, the Temperance is the card of Sagittarius, but this is in the reverse, and it's about having a lack of balance or harmony, being at the end of two extremes or one extreme. It could even be like overindulging, like in, it could be like, I'm not saying this is for your reading, but this is an example, like overindulging in like things you shouldn't be doing, okay? Or drinking, partying, that kind of thing. Now, as for your excuse me, as for you, we do have the Eight of Cups in reverse. So this Eight of Cups in reverse is about fear of change. Okay, so you're like avoiding change. You're afraid of change because you don't know what's on the other side. But this Eight of Cups, when it's upright, it's about walking away from relationships that weren't serving you, because these cups do represent like love and relationships. You are walking away, but it is in reverse. You're still walking away, but you don't want to. You're just kind of forced to, because maybe because you were mistreated, or you just, it wasn't enough for you, and you just had no choice but to walk away. But yeah, that's for you. Now, as for your environment, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this is in reverse, and it is about money and like resources and wealth and that kind of thing. So what I'm getting here is that um, you are still like in recovery. Okay, you're recovering your finances. You're It's about improvement. Okay, because the Knights are about moving forward. Okay, but you're not there yet, but you're making your way there. Okay, so you're, because of these losses that you've experienced recently, having to walk away from people and situations, you are at a loss. Okay, you have to kind of rebuild back what you lost. But for your hopes and fears, we have the Devil. So the Devil is about addictions. Okay, and I did cover up these characters, the the man and female here, the woman, because YouTube, they have strict rules and all that. So don't mind that. But yes, this is about addictions. It could be any kind of addictions. I don't want to be too detailed just because of YouTube's algorithm and all. But yeah, like it could be um, like sex addiction. It could be like alcohol and drugs and all that. Yeah, sleeping around, that kind of thing, like lust. So yeah, this is your fears. Like this is even a toxic relationship. It's just like the devil represents toxic, like attachment, like an attachment to something that isn't good for you. So that's your fear, is that um if you have like a substance issue, like this might be fear of, you know, going back to that, or not being in control of that. It could even be fear of just entering another toxic situation or relationship. Okay, excuse me. Now, as for the outcome, we do have the Eight of Pentacles upright. So this Eight of Pentacles is about working hard, having high standards, and having diligence. So you're determined to work hard. Excuse me. You're determined to work hard. Yeah, like to accomplish your goals. Like you're not giving up. Um, that's what I'm getting here. You're very determined to get to where you're trying to go to. Okay, what your dreams, whatever that may be. Okay. So let me go ahead and pull up a few messages from the Prism Oracle deck, and let's just see what comes out, what messages Spirit has for us. Now, we did get trust, so I'll just start off with trust, okay? When this card comes up in a reading, it's a sign to start trusting yourself. We often seek advice from outside sources and people we trust. The reality, though, is that most of the time, deep down inside, you know what you need to do. Have the confidence to trust in yourself and your own sense of self governance. Ultimately, you can make your own decisions. And we also got love. So when this card arises, it's a sign to notice the love that exists in your life, whether as romantic, platonic, or familial love, or even an intense interest. Where and how is love manifesting in your life? And how can you embrace it? All right, Sagittarius, those are all the messages that I have for you today. I hope this reading did help somebody out there. If it did, please go ahead and like this video. Do subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you on the next reading.